Today you will be shocked by what I'm going to tell you. Men directly affect the self-esteem of a woman, so it is important to immediately understand this and run away from such a man. Psychologists have found that the image of an ideal woman depends on the self-esteem of a man. Characteristics are more often described by men who have a high opinion of themselves. The study involved men aged 18 to 60 years. Scientists determined their self-esteem and divided them into 4 groups, depending on their view of themselves, from low to inflated. After the subjects were asked to describe their ideal woman. As a result of the study, it turned out that in general men see the traditional image as an ideal. A woman should be caring, understanding, honest and loyal. They especially emphasized physiological qualities. The ideal should be slender. However, the ideas about a dream woman varied depending on the respondent's self-esteem. Men with low self-esteem described female characteristics. In their opinion, a girl should not be vulgar, clean, economical, and understanding. Men with high self-esteem, on the contrary, gave a more spectacular image. Their ideal is supposed to be purposeful, independent, and with character. The researchers noted that in both groups of respondents the image of a woman had a close connection with the images of my girlfriend or an ideal wife. Probably, the respondents endowed the perfect image with the qualities of their chosen woman. Men with high self-esteem associate the ideal of marital relations with motherhood and those characteristics that describe this image. In their turn, respondents with average self-esteem noted human qualities of a woman, her attitude to other people, soulfulness, loyalty, and so on. The results of the study showed that the traditional image is still preferred. It is the image that is defined as good and contrasted with the modern image. What is the image of an ideal woman in men's perception? A single image, of course, does not exist, as men are all different, but to approach the ideal female image is quite possible. A woman should have a pleasant exterior, be confident in herself. There are men who need a pretty, young doll, which can be caressed, pampered, which you can show off in front of other men. They want to be envied. But beauty is not the main factor. A woman must have character, her own opinion, and be a good conversationalist. A woman should have goals, hobbies. This makes her an interesting personality. A woman should be sexually attractive. The most important thing is erotic dreams that a woman awakens in a man. Men evaluate from this side of almost every woman who has captured his attention. They first look at her legs, hips, gait, and imagine her in bed. A woman should take care of herself, have her own style in clothes, hairstyle, manner of behavior. A man is more often attracted not to strength, but to weakness, not to a woman teacher, but to a woman student, to love, not to competition. Although it can be the other way around, men are different. A man will give preference to a woman who likes him, who loves him, wants him. A woman's interest in a particular man is the main secret of her demand for a man. A man will choose a woman with whom he will feel confident in all respects. A woman who willingly flatters a man's ego and makes him feel superior to herself has a better chance of marrying him. A woman should arouse jealousy in a man. Men like women for whom to fight rivals. Most men prefer unavailable women, though some like women who are not clingy, not scandalous, and available. They prefer short distances, which, of course, also quickly end. A woman should be able to cook deliciously. Many men like to combine cooking with their favorite. A woman should be ready for sexual experimentation with a man. But at the stage of acquaintance she should not rush to physical rapprochement. A woman should admire a man, give him compliments. A woman should care about the man, sensitively perceive his mood and feel when it is better to say, and when to keep silent. A woman should inspire and support a man in his aspirations, respect his male affairs and interests. Such a man will be able to achieve great heights in life thanks to the faith in his own strength, which gives him a woman. There are women who always have a lot of admirers. They do not have to wait at the phone for an invitation to the movies. Men themselves run after them with the hope of getting their attention and interest. What is their secret? What is special about them? After all, it is often not about external data. A beautiful figure and a cute face does not guarantee 100% success in a relationship. What do not say, appearance, of course, it matters. After all, it is the grooming of a woman provokes a man to get acquainted. But very often you can see how next to the most envious grooms are partners, looking at which the question arises, what did he even found in her? So how to become the woman to whom he feels emotional closeness and with whom he wants to connect his life? Give a man the opportunity to be a winner. Men feel the need to be protected and carried in your arms. It is important for a man to feel indispensable, to be strong, to be cared for. So give him that opportunity. Let him show what he can do. More often ask for help, support, advice. For a mature man, it is important his condition next to a woman. Therefore, when communicating with your partner, do not make mistakes, never give him an example of another guy. Do not express to others the praise that your partner would probably like to hear. Don't call others heroes. Your boyfriend may not have earned such enthusiastic words yet, but it's important for him to know that he has no competition in your eyes. Respect your partner. Women need care, men need respect, they need to be appreciated. One of the most common complaints of men is that they are disrespected by a woman. They admit that it really hurts them. When a partner feels disrespected, they immediately think they are not loved. Respecting a man's values is respecting him directly for himself. You don't have to understand all his affairs, but even in a situation of conflict, don't allow yourself to speak disrespectfully about his values. On the contrary, the more you take an interest in what the guy cares about, the stronger your relationship will be. Reverence on the part of the wife can inspire even an insecure man, will help to believe in himself, motivate to move forward, will reveal new abilities in himself. A smile adorns a woman. Men are easier with those who understand humor and a positive attitude to life. After all, if you repeat that everything is bad, that life will really become unbearable, and if they notice the good, then the partner will believe that his marriage is successful. This does not mean that you cannot have a bad mood, just do not need to be toxic and thereby poison the lives of others with your condition. A woman with a sense of humor will not leave indifferent to any man. After all, with such a partner will not get bored. Of course, she will become an interesting conversationalist and best friend. Learn to listen to the partner. A woman who knows how to listen, the most attractive to men. Try to talk less and listen more. Many women do not know how to listen at all, constantly interrupting, because they like to talk, give advice and criticize. By listening attentively, you show your respect for your partner. You not only listen, but notice all the nuances in the behavior of a person. In addition, the ability to listen greatly sharpens intuition. You will learn to feel your man. You will be able to understand much better what is important to him, what his goals and dreams are. Will your relationship improve if you master this skill? Absolutely. Speak frankly about your wishes and grievances. If you don't like something, if it is unpleasant, unacceptable for you, say it at once. If you are silent for the sake of not spoiling the relationship, you are already betraying yourself. Resentments are poisonous. Unspoken grievances, accumulating, can spoil even the strongest feelings. The main thing is to speak correctly about your dissatisfaction. For example, at the beginning and at the end of your address say something positive. Then tell in a benevolent form what you are dissatisfied, what you are not satisfied with. After such words, any adequate person will understand you. Try it, you will see how fantastically it works. Your task is to choose the right words and be in a feminine state. Femininity is a state. Be sweet, cheerful, direct, sincere, tender, and above all, yourself. After all, men scan the state and instantly realize who is in front of them. The rougher you are inside, the more it is seen on the outside. Respectfully treat people, do not criticize, radiate charm and kindness. Being in the feminine state, you will have unlimited power over a man. You will not need to say, "You must." He himself will give you everything, even without realizing what you did to him. If you influence in a feminine way, your partner will turn on like a man and will be ready to make mountains for you.